Wake up.
Bye, Mr. Conductor. Thanks. Bye. We made it here. We just got off the train. Shut up. We're off the train already. Here we are. Good morning, everybody. This is this mug's for you, and we are here this morning at 10:30 in the morning Central Standard Time. Today is Saturday all day long. Apparently, we have big storms coming, so we'll be ready for that. But we're brought to you live from the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 and 107.7 FM on your radio in the beautiful town of New Orleans, Louisiana. And we want to say good morning to Joe Hernandez. Joe, you're first.
Yay, he gets a big prize. It'll
Right.
be in the mail.
And Kelly Duran,
there's
you're
Kelly.
second. Good morning,
Hello.
good morning.
So I hope you're having a good morning. You're sitting around the breakfast table with your cup of coffee. If you're here in the United States, we have a big mug. I have a big mug that won't leak, hopefully, on me like
And I got
last
my
week. Yes,
thermal mug.
we've got these to wake us up. We
Tea.
Right, we need to sleep. We needed our sleep, and then we needed to wake up. Hi, Lynn.
Hello,
Lynn,
Lynn.
I'm glad you're feeling well. Good morning or good afternoon to you. Absolutely. So, anyway, we are enjoying a good morning here in Wisconsin. It might rain. It's going to rain later.
Yep.
We're going to have to put some thunder shirts. What are they called? Thunder shirts around our puppies later on so they
Yep.
can deal with it. So,
Sue Vinicum. Hello,
well,
good
nice.
afternoon.
Good to see you
Mary
in there.
Erickson. Hello. Hello,
Yes.
Todger. Good morning, Todger and Faye. That's a
Tadger,
new one.
I like that. So, so Joe is fishing with his dad and
Oh,
his son.
Joe, that's cool.
Fantastic.
Enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy all the time you can with your father.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I had more time with my dad.
Me too.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, see, Mary made it up and she liked and she shared the
Oh
show.
my gosh, already. Great. So there you go. Hi, Ronnie.
Hello,
Good
Ronnie.
morning. I hope is all is well in your neck of the
Or
woods.
do we say good morning, Ramona?
It's a very pretty name.
Ramona is her real name.
Yes, I know. She says it right there.
I know, but she
I
don't
know.
put it the Ronnie. She got it the Ramona.
Yes, okay, it's all right. So, okay, so Lynn's experiencing thunderstorms and heavy rain forecast for tomorrow. For tomorrow. Okay. Well, that's what happens. We have we have weather, don't we, folks?
Yep.
Anyway, so we're here bright and early. Not really. We were
Not
here.
bright.
No, not early. I just lied.
Well, for us, it's early. I mean, kind of.
For you, it's early. Not for me. So how is everybody today? What's going on with you folks this morning? Anything special going on in your week ahead, or do you have some plans? Um, Here we are around the kitchen table with Roger and Faye talking stuff. Um, let's let the topics begin. I don't even know what we're going to talk about today. Do you?
Lenora Moreno, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning and good to see you. I want to give a special shout out to everybody in New Orleans that's listening to my voice in the surrounding areas. Oh, she says, I love the way, Ronnie says, I love when you say Ramona.
What's so very beautiful?
Well, that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
And we also want to say good morning to Mary Lasea and to Marie Taylor. It's nice to see you too.
Absolutely. I feel like it's going to be a great Saturday.
Look at that smile on Mary. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you go like this. Wow, it's too
It's
bright.
no, it's not. It's a great picture.
That is. That's a beautiful picture.
And Kelly says we are kid free this weekend. Woo woo!
Yeah.
Wow. We won't talk about your plans.
Right.
It's good to have a little break, isn't it? Yes, it is.
But here's the thing, folks. Those that are just tuning in right now or whatever, please stick around. Not only am I going to do the cards, but please stick around because when you're there, I get your energy and I might get something for you. But if you're gone, you're gone.
Yeah, please stay with us. Don't leave us.
I've
Hi,
always
Amanda.
said stay until the end
Yeah.
because you never know. And I always go back on names and everything. I'm picking up something a lot on Lenora.
Really?
Yep. Can you bring her up?
Yep.
Somebody named Francisco Frank, number one. Number two, there was also somebody that she would have flowers and she would cut the flowers. I want to say like roses, tulips, stuff like that. Because I can see her cutting. She cuts the flowers like halfway down. And then she saves them. You know, like she brings them in the house and but she's bent over all the time cutting flowers.
Oh, Lenore's not really responding to what you just saw
Okay,
for her.
well, I got what I got.
But she's saying today is a bittersweet day. Today is one of my sister's birthday, and we are celebrating my two younger boys' birthdays. Yesterday was one, and Tuesday my other son turns the big 13. But it's also my former brother-in-law who passed away today. Oh, okay.
Does the name Frank ring a bell or Francisco, Pancho? It's all the same name. Good morning or good afternoon, Amanda Ward. Good morning, Joni McCloskey Banks. And good morning to our buddy Herbie Lopez.
Kelly says they're going to be relaxing and cleaning the garage out with a few beers. Well, that sounds like fun.
Well, can you wait till after 12? I mean, come on. We don't
I
drink
think
early
they
in the morning.
I think they are. So Lenora says not at this time. That does not make
Okay,
sense.
please write it down anyway, okay? And the lady who cuts the flowers. Yvonne Presswood.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, and it's been a while. My mom cuts flowers like that, though she's still here. That doesn't matter. Somebody's with her when she does it.
That's sweet.
That's fine, because they're watching her.
That's very sweet.
Is Grandma gone? Lenora, is Grandma gone? Nancy Moreno, good morning. And once again, let me say, folks, please stay from the show, the beginning of the show. If you're on, stay until the end because there's stuff that I could get for you. And I always go back on names to see who's who's still with us. And if you're gone, you're gone. I can't get your energy then. Yes, both sets of grandmas go. And I get to this grandma that's like, when your mom's bent over cutting, like your grandma's standing next to her, either touching her back or her shoulder. But that's what I got. And I want to say it's her mother that's with her. Richard Dare, good morning, buddy.
It's happy. We're happy to. It's happy. We're happy to see you too, dear.
That's for Yvonne Presswood.
Yes. Yes.
I got to go back to Lenora again. I'm getting this.
And she says yes, her shoulder has been hurting. Lenora says this.
Okay. The pain that she's getting, if it's mom, then that's like, I'm here. You know, she's letting her know that. But I'm also hearing when you open up a door, I hear a bell. Like a little bell they put on the top of the door. Do you have that either in your house, mom's house, or a place that you go to, like a local store? because I hear the ding, ding,
I
ding.
love those bells. I loved remembering those bells in of my childhood, going into the drugstore or, a corner
I
grocery
can
store.
hear this as you. It's a white door to me. Probably our local store. Okay, I get a white door. Remember that. And I want to go to my dear friend Joni McCloskey.
Okay. I'm trying to find her.
I
Is
mean,
she
that's
there?
why everybody's here because they want some stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna give you some stuff today around the kitchen table. Wow.
Joni, dear, I'm getting. Here's the way I'm going to go. The nasal cavity in here, but inside the nose, in this ridge in here, if it hurts, I'm getting like an infection. So if you don't suffer from that now, please be on alert when it happens. If it's like you sneeze and it hurts, please do not let that go. Give me Marie Taylor.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'm getting somebody that hangs around with you or hung around with you. They could be in spirit. I don't know. I'm first off. I get Daniel. Secondly, this guy, his hair was real long, like a native. I'm picking him up by you. This is for Marie Taylor. There's somebody next to you. I get the name Daniel first off. I don't know if that's the guy, but I also get a guy he's a younger dude, in his 40s, maybe 30s, 40s, long hair like a native. I'm not sure who he is. Okay, please write that down though. The description I gave you, and also Daniel, because it might come to you later. Richard Dearden, my buddy. Is there something wrong with your big toe again, bud? I'm picking up your big toe, believe it or not. I'm not giving anything away. Herbie, this isn't breakfast. Well, it is breakfast
It's a
time, but
breakfast table, but you bring your own coffee and your own
right.
donuts. You know the rules.
Yeah. Slap him, buddy.
Oh, okay. Marie says, okay, thank you.
And also, Marie, is mom gone? I'm picking up like a mother figure. Good morning, Kathy Hanley. Little, very little.
Here we go. Here's Denise.
Good morning, Denise. Joe Hernandez, stay closer to your father. I don't know if he's listening to this or not, but I would rather that he didn't. I want to talk to you, Joe. Yes, ma'am, in spirit.
Okay.
Ma'am?
I don't know.
She's around you, okay? Marie Taylor says yes in regards to her mother. If she's passed, she says yes, she's in spirit. Okay, she's with you. That's why I
That's
asked that
cool.
question.
That's cool. And there's Sherry. Good
Sherry, good
morning.
morning.
Look at you. Hope you're having a good summer and a good summer morning and getting ready for some storms kind of blowing through.
Joe Hernandez, if you can see me, I know you can, Joe. Please stay close to Dad, okay? I'm talking about this. Sue Vinicom, honey.
Okay. I'll go look. Is Sue still here?
Yeah,
Hopefully.
she's on. Sue, you're still here, aren't you?
There she is.
Are we dancing or what is that picture? Gee
Mm-hmm.
whiz.
Very cute.
There's someone, he's a thin guy with dark hair. He wore a white shirt and a black coat with a black tie, a thin tie, big eyes. And I'm hearing the name with a D. I want to say like Dwayne, Devin, Dwight. It's a D name. And if you're, here's the way I'm going to say it. He's at a house that the front door, as you walk in the front door, if you look at the house, the front door is inverted, like it's back a little. And he walks in there, and there's a parlor right there as you come in. He's at that house, and you know this guy.
Marie says, yes, I do feel she is with me.
Know that she is, dear. Take comfort in that. Joe, I just told you a little while ago.
Yeah.
Please stay close to your dad, okay? I'm getting this.
Okay.
Make sure that he's okay.
Thank you, Lynn. Lynn's reminding everyone to share the show and to your friends, family, neighbors, and also into your groups. Also hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, please.
Right.
We would love those numbers to increase, and those numbers will increase if you share the show. And people that you know, you may not even realize how much they they may want to connect. We would be very appreciative. Thank you.
Now, in case you get knocked out for Facebook, please come over to YouTube. There's a little link there, a connection. Okay? Because we are broadcasting on YouTube and we're also broadcasting on our radio network too in New Orleans. Jane Goldegger? Nielsen.
I don't know.
Goldegger. Yeah, that's our Janie in Turkey.
Yes.
How are you, girl? I hope
Good
you're
to
not
see you.
smoking. Put those cigarettes down.
There's some things that Roger does not forget. Yes.
I can't stand cigarettes. I really can't. After they killed my father, I was done. That was it.
Yep. There's Shauna McCrossin.
Shauna McCrossin, hello.
Good to see you,
Good
darling.
to see you.
Absolutely. Welcome aboard.
And who was I talking to? Let me know, Joe. Stay in touch, okay? Much love from Ireland. It's the how are you, lass? Watch Lynn. Don't do that.
So, can I just kind of say something, plug our event in now Becker, Minnesota?
Yep, go ahead.
Kelly Durant is in charge of that, and she's very excited to receive your calls if you're in the Blaine, the Anoka, the Big Lake,
I'm giving you
Minnesota.
background.
Yeah. Give her a call. There's her number is on one of the posters, and I will repost it today. It'll be in an afternoon with Mr. Roger there, and a lot of great things will come through. So we're excited about that event as well. I believe that the Grafton, North Dakota event is pretty much filled. So good job, Denise. And why am I not remembering your name? Denise and in Grafton. Help me.
Debbie.
Debbie. Golly. It's an old brain, okay, Debbie.
Very, no, what?
Forgot to take my pill
Good
today.
morning, Cheryl Ann. You thought I didn't know? That's my Annie down in Austin, Texas. Good to see you, dear.
Yeah, we'll forget them today.
Well, you know I can't forget the Snooks. I'm going to be on you about them.
Okay, Dad.
Well, I want her to be around. When we had a good chat. We really did. Her and Turkey and me here in Wisconsin. We had a very good chat. And she's doing this, and I said, "Are those cigarettes?" But she knows I want her to be around.
Yeah.
Incidentally, everybody, if you're wondering why I'm wearing my ring in my right hand, it's because my left hand got swollen and I had a rash under there. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you for liking the show and sharing the show with everybody. And I want you to stick around. We're going to do the cards 1 through 5. But I'm also telling you, stick around because once you log on, if I get something for you and you're not there, I can't get your energy. You know?
So Nancy says something strange. Found a large screwdriver on my car window and don't know where it came from. Maybe somebody was trying to get into your car.
Yep, exactly.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a screwdriver is one of the known tools for burglars. Okay? So remember that.
Hmm. Everybody be present and be aware of your surroundings at all times. I don't care where you live. You have to just be mindful about what is going on. Thank you, Marie. She shared and liked the show. Thank you.
Did Sue Vinicom, are you still here with us? Because I told her about the person that came to visit and the house being an inverted door.
Yeah, that was quite the read. Quick read. Sue, please let us know if you're still here, if that made any sense to you. Could you give us a little feedback on that, Sue?
Or did you just get on to get your name called and go?
Oh, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she must have just stepped away. So Jane says, yes, we did, Roger. It was really a good talk and much appreciated. Love you both. Absolutely. We love you too, dear.
And the reason I get on you, Janie, because I want you around.
Well, it's also just the quality of life too. I mean, we
Right.
want you around and we want you to be having a great time being around.
You're not doing anyone any good by smoking cigarettes. You're making the other person rich when you could be saving that money and spend it on yourself. Remember that. Or your family. So I guess Sue's gone, right?
She must be.
What the
Or
heck?
maybe she fell asleep like Paul did at our
Yeah?
last show. That was funny. Yeah. Yeah. Paul had quite a week last week, and when he was on the show, Roger was talking to him, and there was no response, no response, no response. And all of a sudden, I thought, well, wow, did we say something that he didn't like? Well, anyway, we talked to him briefly the other day, and he said he absolutely fell asleep during the show. So I guess we
He
have that
said with
gift.
me on his chest because he had his
he had his
tablet.
he had his tablet on his chest, and he fell asleep. So that was funny.
You see, Janie
Hmm.
says, I know, and you're right about those cigarettes.
Hundred
You're
percent.
making somebody else rich.
Yep. But no guilt. No guilt. We don't want to give you guilt. We just want you to
I do.
do. No, you don't. Just talking about the facts.
I went to I was scanning over and I saw the name and it just jumped. Sherry, don't you go nowhere too, cause you're next. I went to where was it? Doggone it, Shauna, Shauna McCrossan. There's somebody that has a O name around you, dear. Oh, what is this? Man, I feel like I got a piece of hair right here.
I don't know.
Am I getting like Paul did when spirits around start messing with my nose?
Maybe.
But there's somebody with the O name, and I feel they're in spirit. Pamela Hudson from Australia. Good to see you, dear. Good afternoon. No, good morning for you because you're a day ahead of us. And it's early.
Yep. And Sherry says she's still here.
Good. Stick around, kiddo.
Yep.
Because I got to deal with Shauna first. Shauna, are you still with us? I'm getting somebody with an O name that's in spirit.
Okay. Well, we have to go on.
See, they get on and they get off.
This is what happens.
Give
That's
me
too
Sherry
bad.
then.
Okay.
Sherry, who did you play cards with? I'm picking up somebody that played cards. I don't know if it's cribbage, I don't know if it's poker, whatever. But I'm seeing like a round table. There's Shauna.
Okay.
Yes, it could be the surname, but I
Okay.
get an O.
So Shauna responds, yeah, here nobody I can think of first initial O name, but their surname begins with O. Right. So
Okay.
Sherry, you were to Sherry for a
Yeah,
little
with
bit.
Sherry. Sherry, there's somebody that played cards with you. Here's what I'm getting. I'm getting cards and coffee. So either the same table you played cards on is also the same table that you were with this person drinking coffee.
Sherry says she's played cribbage with her family a lot.
There, that'll do it. That to me is you got to play the cards, no? I never played cribbage, so I know they count the numbers and all that stuff and move up the peg.
Okay. So Marie, uh, she says she knows somebody in spirit, but with whose name is Olive, but
No, this is don't jump in. This is for
yeah,
Shauna
right.
with the O name.
And Sherry says probably Dad, Jim.
If he's in spirit, yes, dear. But I'm getting to having coffee, and I'm also getting playing cards on that same table.
Lenora's responding to what saw for her. Roger, my mom says she had a Tio Pancho Francisco.
That's what I said.
Wow, cool.
He know that he's around. He's there.
That's cool. I'm glad you looked into that.
Thank you, Lenore, for
That's great.
verifying that. Okay.
Sometimes, when Roger first read for me, I had to check with my sister on some of the names because she has a better insight than I did on some of them. Okay, so Shauna says maybe my cousin, his anniversary was the day after Dad's anniversary, only a year difference.
Okay. Please note that he's around, like he comes through to say hello. And Lynn Fern, thank you, Lynn, for verifying this. Yes, cribbage is a great card game. I didn't know that. I don't know how to play that game, so I don't know. I
My
just
mom,
get that they played cards on this game on this table, and also had coffee on the same table.
okay. Sherry gives you a big heart.
Thank you, dear.
And so Pamela
You know,
Watson.
Sherry.
Oh,
Sorry, honey.
that's right.
Sherry, you're not far away from Baldwin. You know. If you ever want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to come and sit here, and you'll see how I operate, or sit next to me, and you'll be on with me.
That'd be
Okay?
so cool.
All right.
She's asking,
So,
She also asks, is Dad hanging out today?
It's like he's doing this. Like you got your hand right now in this picture. He's doing like, where's the coffee?
That's so cool. Good, Sherry. It's easy to get here. Truly. Just give us a little heads up and when you're coming, and then we'll be able to kind of watch for you. I mean, we need to be in touch before you get here, okay?
We
Especially
could
since
accommodate. I want to say what, honey, about 10 people.
we could, they'd have to be awfully quiet, but
Yeah,
how many in your office, in your conference room? Probably
and
about
maybe you
five.
might get something for yourself, a little read.
Yes. I mean, things come very clearly when you're sitting there. So Shauna says, "Thank you. Yes, he died very young. Had motor neurons disease. He was very kind and very good. Lived in England."
Please note that he's around. It's a shame that Sue Vinicum is not with us right now. I wish she was still on because
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about that house. I keep getting this house.
it keeps on coming in front of you.
It's like a you know, talk about the house.
Talk
Talk about
about
the
the house.
house.
The file's not closed. Your file isn't
Right,
closed.
exactly.
Shauna says, I got a mass at a chapel for him in the Feast of St. Anthony for the anniversary last
Beautiful.
week.
That is beautiful. That's why he comes through. Duly noted.
Cool. Lynn says, regarding cribbage, I can win at this game with my family. It's more or less the only one I can win at. Well, good for you because cards are not my forte. No,
Well, all I know is I seen the little pegs and and I seen the cards. So it's
that's
the same
crazy.
table.
So Shauna says he always came to Ireland this time of year at summer. Always look forward to seeing him.
Then note that he's coming again or he's there. That's why he comes out. Like he hasn't stopped tradition.
That's really cool.
All right, I'm going hunting again, everyone. That means that I'm going to be looking at names. I'm going back.
I'm going back.
It's so cool that when Spirit comes through to tell me things and I can connect with people, and it just comes together for them. I love that. I really do. Nancy Moreno, your dad's around you right now. He goes, dile aquí estoy. Like he taps me and tells me, dile que aquí estoy. That means tell her that I'm here right now.
That's so cute.
Sherilyn, dear, Sherilyn has been with me for a lot of years, and I'm going to say this. There is somebody in Spirit, Sherilyn, that you knew that had false teeth, like dentures, and when they would talk every now and then, they'd fall off. They'd come down. It was kind of like I don't want to say a joking thing, but to both of you, it was funny. Oh, these damn things, and push them back up again. That person's with you.
So Shauna says, thanks. I often wondered, was he ever around me? We always wrote letters and shared the same birthday and sent cards and letters every year. Well, what a very close relationship you have. That's wonderful.
Note that he's there, dear.
You're welcome, Sherry. Thanks. Appreciate hearing from
Sherry,
you.
was there also donuts? He just showed me a donut. Didn't you guys live by that donut place over there on 5th, I think it was? There was a bakery there. I remember that. But your dad said about the donut.
Joni's still here, but she'll have to go babysit grandkids soon.
Okay. I think I gave Joni something, didn't I, Joni?
Yeah. We have Ruth Kleber here. Greetings. I recently found this podcast and I'm loving the vibes. Thanks for all you do. Well, thanks for joining
Ruth,
us, Ruth.
can you let us know where you're texting from, Ruth?
Right.
That really helps me a lot. Then I zone in real quick. And where was I? I was talking to someone.
Cheryl Ann says, my mother.
Okay, her mother's teeth would fall out. They would laugh about it.
That's funny.
So know that she's with you, dear. It's a funny way to come through, but she's with you.
They come through how they want to come through, don't they, dear?
Yeah, they just give me what they give me.
So Lynn says she's messaged Sue to tell her that you're trying to give her a message, but she's not responding. Well, I hope she's okay.
Well, dear, they log off, they log off. There's nothing we can do, you know.
Okay, so Sherry says, I do. Joe's Bakery. Yeah.
Southwestern Ontario, Canada. Okay.
Okay. But Sherry responded to the bakery question. She said she
Yeah.
does, and it's Joe's Bakery.
Okay.
And she says we grew up in
In
St.
the
Paul.
Midway area.
And
I know the Midway area like you wouldn't believe.
right. She says Dad loved coffee and sweets. Okay, so here Ruth says Exeter to be exact,
Okay.
in Ontario.
Ruth, what I'm picking up is somebody who was a soldier. I don't know. Now, forgive me for saying this. I don't know if he was losing his mind and he was reenacting being a soldier again. He would march, he would yell out like commands or whatever. This guy to me is marching, like in his house, marching or wherever he was, and he's forward, tup, 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 about face, like that, yelling stuff out.
Please let us know, Ruth, if that makes any sense to you, or if it doesn't. Let us know that too.
Pamela, where was Pamela? Pamela, I just saw the name. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Pamela
come on.
Watson?
Watson. Pamela Watson. Pamela Watson. There's somebody by the name of Alice or Alicia around you. And I never got an answer from Richard Dearden on his big toe, did I?
Oh, yes, you did. He says
Oh,
not yet. He said
okay.
not yet.
Stay on top of it, bud, because I don't want nothing to smash it or something, or you break it. Because I told my cousin that. I said, what's up with your toe, your right toe? And he goes, nothing. Boom, he broke it, called me up, and was
Goodness.
swearing at me. Why did you have to see my toe? And all that? I don't know.
Look, it's here. Who's here? Look at who's here. Decky's here.
Hi, Decky.
Hi,
I wish
Decky.
you'd
How
get
are you?
those flowers out of there, Deck. Let me see your face.
Yeah. Okay, so Lenora says, Roger, my mom also said her house front door has the bell. It doesn't ring, but it's there.
It
Wow.
rings. In my head, it rings.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Please understand that. In my head, it rings. Maybe they took out the little bolita or whatever, but in my head, it rings.
Ruth has responded. She says, I had a grandfather who was in the military, but I never knew him as he passed before my mom was born.
Okay, well,
Wow.
this man is, and that's why I say forgive me, because it's like he's losing his mind, dementia, and he's marching and he's yelling out credence
So Joni's got to
or
leave.
cadence.
I'm so glad you joined us
Okay,
today. We're glad you joined us, Joni. Have a wonderful weekend.
I hate to see you go, dear.
Yep, I do. So Shauna's asking, have you any natural methods to help with back pain? She says she fell on Thursday.
All right, I'm not a doctor, first off, Sean, okay? But I tell everybody to do this. Get virgin olive oil, and I don't know if they sell Vic where you live, but Vic's Vapor Rub, and mix it together and have somebody massage your back with it. Do not wipe it off. Let it soak into the bone. Tina Cantu, hello.
Hello, Tina. Good to see you. Hope you're getting better and better slowly. I know that it's a long process, but we're happy you joined us
Yep.
today.
Did you see what Lenora put?
Yes, Lenora says, I was wrong. The bell does ring when the wind blows like a chime. Wow.
I know what I heard, and it's on the door as you open the door.
I know.
It's goofy things like that, little things, little minute things. But just so you know, that spirit is around your house and showing me what's up there. And did I know Decky didn't change her picture yet? Decky?
And Tina says, yes, today is a good day. Thank you. Good. Good, good.
Oh, I passed my deal. Sorry about that. You are listening to This Mug's For You, because I got so engrossed and intense in my work. And we are brought to you live on the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 FM and 107.7 FM in the beautiful town of New Orleans. And another shout out to New Orleans. I wish I could find my friends Nikki La Chica, Don Broussard, and Ernie Carone. Haven't seen them guys since I was 19 years old.
Shauna says, that's a good method. Yes, Vicks Vapor Rub and virgin oil.
Mix them together and rub them on your back. Have somebody rub them on your back and leave it there. Do not wipe it off. I'm still going back on names.
Okay.
Denise, I wish you would put a picture in there, dear. And where's Debbie? How come Debbie didn't come on?
It might be a big day. It's a Saturday.
Herbie Lopez, my buddy, please, please, please be careful not to fall in the house. I see you falling to the left. So please be careful. Now, see, Lenora said that bell was probably at the local store. No. No, got at the store.
So Marie says, yes, I do feel she is with me.
Okay, good. The whole thing is, everybody, when I give you something, it's because they're telling me to tell you, hey, tell them I'm here. Like Nancy's dad. Dile que aquí estoy. I mean, tell her that I'm here. There you go, Deck. She did it. She changed her picture. Yay!
She doesn't get that name. Pamela says,
It doesn't matter. Write it down anyway. I'm going to say Alice Alicia. It could be somebody's middle name also, because it's very strong, very dominant. Like they're called something Alicia or something Alice Dove. And they take the first name off and they go by Alice or Alicia.
okay, so Herbie says, makes sense having weakness in left leg once in a while.
Please be careful, buddy. I just see you falling to the left.
Nancy says, thank you. I needed to hear that.
Yes, your dad is saying, where's the tortillas? It's something about the smell that he likes. So please, in honor of your dad, please, Nance, have somebody take some tortillas and flip them on the fire, so he gets the smell. Those that are still with me, let me know you're here, okay? Because this thing only goes back so far and then it stops. Lynn Fern. I'm going to go to our dear friend Lynn Fern. Lynn, there's somebody that I'm going to say used to dance with you real slow like this. And when you would dance with this person, tears would come to your eyes. Like you were, it was, I'm going to say, and it's the same thing too. Right now, it was very heavenly for you. And it's heavenly now that this person wants to dance with you. I just saw Sue Vinicom's name again, and doggone it, I can't get that house. Okay, I'm going forward again.
Okay. So Nancy says we are having a luncheon for Mary today. She's leaving Monday. We will have tortillas.
There it is, kiddo.
So we've got Jane is still here, Pamela is still here, Decky, Tina, Mary,
Mary Erickson.
Richard.
Mary, I don't have a picture of you, but I did see one a long time ago, but I don't remember. Anyway, before I forget, let's do the cards.
Okay.
Are we ready, everybody? Got to do the cards. 1 through 5. Ruthie, you pick a number 1 through 5, and we do these cards. These are angel cards, and I tell you what they say in the whole 9 yards. Ask my dad if I made the macaroni salad right. You know what he just did, Mary? He went like this, stuck his finger in it, and went.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool. So we've got Marie saying 1, Jane is 1.
Oh, wow. Look what Lynn put when I said about somebody dancing heavenly.
Okay. My mom and dad were professional ballroom dancers, and I used to dance with him. That is how I became a dancer choreographer. Wow.
There it is.
That's
Know that Dad's with you. All right, everyone. Here we go with card 1. And Ruth said card 3. Okay, good. And I want to make sure you're in there. Oh, card 1. Jane, you're going to love this. Marie, you're going to love this. Card 1 says
Decky.
a windfall of abundance. Okay?
Marie.
Can you guys see that? Santa Claus right there?
Yeah.
Cool. Here's what it says. Ooh, 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 ooh. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Okay? So you might get some money. All right, here we go with number 2. Donations. How do you say the tithing?
Yes. Tithing.
And charitable work. Okay? Whoever's got number 2. Hey, Ward, it's been a while, bud. Where you been? Remember Ward, honey? All right, number 2 says, give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. Okay? Like me, you know. And you know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. I like that.
It's true.
The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energies multiply. Okay?
That was for Kelly and who else? I'm trying to find. Oh, this looks like Kelly did that one.
All right. This is for Ruth now. Ruthie, this is number 3. Sherry wants number 4. Okay. Oh boy. Ruthie, you're going to love this. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Some stuff that's been in your way and people that have been in your way, they're gone. All your good personal and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. Okay? All your good professional work and positive energy shifts have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues.
That's beautiful.
Like paying it forward, okay? Same thing.
So, Ronnie, that was for Ronnie, and it was for Ruth
Mary Erickson too,
and
for Ruth, yep.
and Lenora.
And Kathy
And
Little.
Yep. Cool.
And Denise, we don't know what number you got, Denise, but here we go. Wow, put Ward up, honey.
Okay.
The last thing he said.
Okay.
Buddy, I am proud of you. That is great. I have been keeping myself together, decided to go to rehab. I leave in 2 days for 9 months. Good for you, bud. Good for you. That's great. All right, here we go. Those for number 4, you're going to like this. Pay yourself first. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it says, and I think that was Sherry's number too. Yep,
It is.
number 4.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Make yourself your most important financial obligation. You know, you're obligated to pay you. By setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. That's great. Pay yourself first, Sherry, and then you pay me second. You know I'm funny with you. Ward, you keep up the good work, buddy. And I'll be praying for you. I'm proud of you. You know, here's the thing, Ward. You go through life and all that, and you do what you do. You go to rehab to correct yourself and make, clean your mistakes and everything. But nobody comes behind you and says, "That a boy, you're doing great." I'm doing it for you, bud. Okay? You're doing a great job, and I'm proud of you. Stick with it.
Absolutely.
All right, card number 5. This is good for everybody, but I'll give you card number 5, whoever has the number. Abundance mindset. Okay? And here's what it says. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it'll always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present form, and that is what you will experience. So I have to quit saying when we become millionaires, we got to say we are.
In so many ways.
Right.
That card was for Tina and Joe.
Well, it's a good card, I'll tell you that.
And I don't see anybody else right now.
All right, put up what Ruthie said about her card number 3.
Sure.
Wow, that is very timely. Gratitude is always first and foremost in my life. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We have Leanne Garcia. Hello, good
Good
morning.
morning, girl. Where you been? Like your mom would say, no, ya es muy tarde. That means no, it's too late. Go to Lenora. Great job. Many blessings and prayers go out to you. Thank you, dear.
That's for Ward. That's for Ward. Great job.
Oh,
Ward.
that's okay. That's fine.
Yes.
See, Ward, everybody on this show, you become family when you get on this show. Be part of the family every week, every show.
Okay. Well, look who's in the house.
Well.
Wow.
Tanita!
Good morning, dear. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you. You just made our day. Welcome to our show. We just drew some cards, angel cards, but it's good to have you, even though you missed that. That's okay. Lynn says, I had number 2, but didn't tell you.
Okay. That's all right. But, Lynn, let me say this. I'm very glad and happy for you that your father comes through and shows me the dancing. Mm-hmm. And that to me, like I said, it was a heavenly dance per se, and you had tears in your eyes. It's the same thing again. Your dad's dancing with you, and it would make you cry,
And it gave her, the motivation to go on and do it herself.
That's just super. It really is.
Yes, you did wake up before noon today. Just barely. That's okay.
Ward, there's somebody, it's a female. I don't know if it's a wife or girlfriend or whatever, but somebody is really counting on you to pull through this whole deal, to stay straight. But it's a female. It's not a sister. If it's not a wife, it's got to be a girlfriend or somebody who wants to be your girlfriend. Okay? So there is purpose, buddy.
He just asked this question. Can you also see the lady with me? Wow. That was before you saw that, right? You just read that.
I did. Before. You just pulled it up now.
Yeah.
But there's somebody that really wants, to score the touchdown. They want you to score the touchdown, bud. So whoever it is, the girl with you, she's 100% for you. I pretty much covered everybody, no?
I think so.
Let's go to our friend Decky.
Okay.
Okay. Decky, to me, there's somebody around you by the name of Rose. Rosie, Rose, Rosa, but I'm going to go with, I really want to lean towards Rosie. I don't know who this person is, whether they're in spirit or still with us. but I get that name very heavy around you. Remember, Ward, you're part of the family. The family's cheering you on too, so they want you to score the touchdown.
Lenora says, many blessings and prayers for both you two, Roger and Faye, of course. Okay.
Thank you,
So,
dear.
thank you. Decky says Reggie.
No, it's a girl. I'm gonna go with Rose. I'm gonna stay on that name. It'll pop up later, but I'll stay on that name.
Ward
Lenora,
asks,
wait, hold on.
oh, sure.
Lenora, please tell Mom that she needs to know that your grandma was there, and there was somebody else that I said, your tío, Francisco. Please let her know that they're around her, okay? Not only around you, but around her too.
So Word is saying, I didn't know spirits were sad. There is a woman many times next to my side. She is sad and says sorry to me.
Buddy, the only thing I'm picking up is Mom still with us? Because it's like this person didn't come through for you. They're not sad because they don't feel sentiments, you know? It's like they do and they don't. You know, here's the thing, when I deal with them, they come and tell me everything. And I get what they feel. It's what we call in Spanish sentimientos, which are sentiments. And I feel that off of them. But if Mom is gone, then please note that Mom didn't fulfill something, and that's why she feels the way she does. Okay, Lenora says,
I did. She's been thinking of them.
okay, then please note that it's like she called them forward, so they're there with her.
Okay. Word says, okay, yes.
There you go, buddy. They're counting on you to really, I'm telling you, Word, you got the ball. They're telling you to make the touchdown. All your family that's in spirit is counting on you. And the family here on this show, we're counting on you.
Mary Erickson says, Ward sending prayers and healing strength for you to reach your goal.
See, buddy?
Yep. That's the kind of people who join our show.
Yep.
Loving people. That's who comes to us.
And they come to us on the United Public Radio Network and the Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 and 107.7 FM in the beautiful town of New Orleans, Louisiana. Like how I stood there, it's a segue.
That was a great segue, dear. So Lenora says she made a snack that reminded her of my tío a few days ago. And my grandma, Christina, loved roses.
There it is.
Wow.
Because I said roses and tulips. I don't know why I got those, but I got them. You see, folks, this show sometimes it gets way off the wall, and you question what I tell you, and then all of a sudden you go, wait a minute, yeah, that's right, boom. Because I don't have to make this stuff up. The spirits stand next to me, or they come to my ear, and like Nancy's dad did this to me, like grabbing me by the shoulder and said, tell her I'm here, tell her I'm here. So it's so cool that I don't have to say anything, you know? Like, I don't have to make up anything. I don't have to go on Facebook. I don't have to do nothing. Boom, it's automatic and it comes out spontaneously.
Right, you don't even use tarot cards. I mean, you
No, I don't need them.
They probably would distract you, I think, right?
See. We want to give a plug to our dear friend Laura Lee
Yes.
Potvin.
Yep.
She's going to be on Monday after Paul's show. Okay, we got to plug our buddy Paul. Paul's show is Reach Across Live. Okay, and he's on our time at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's Central Standard Time. I think it's 8 o'clock on GMT time. But then after him comes our dear friend Laura Lee, and she does a show called The Angel Rock. And it's about 6:10 it comes on. Okay, it's a cool show, it really is. And she's cool people. We really love her a lot. And don't forget our show. Now here's the kicker. Our show starts on Wednesday at 4 in the afternoon. Okay? Following our show in the evening at 8 o'clock is our dear friend that you've seen, or friends I should say, Michelle DeRocher and Amelia Paisano. Wednesday and Thursday, they're on 2 days at 8 p.m. And they have a show called The Outer Realm. Okay? But on Thursdays, they follow our dear friend Paul Francis. It's called Spirit Quest, which he comes on at 3 o'clock our time. Okay? And then
So
after that is Michelle and Amelia at 8 o'clock.
those times are all central times for us.
Yep.
So adjustments are to be made for people who are in different parts of the world, but
So
try to
here's the lineup.
catch them.
I
Yeah.
missed Laura Lee's show for Thursday.
All right.
Thursday in the afternoon, you got Paul that comes on at 3 o'clock, our time, okay? Which is 9 o'clock GMT time. And then at around 6 o'clock, you have Laura Lee again with her good buddy Dave Hansel. And trust me, folks, both of them are psychic mediums, and they're damn good ones, too. They come on at 6. And then after that is when the Outer Realm comes on with Michelle and Amelia at 8 o'clock. So you got, for us, 3 o'clock in the afternoon with Paul, 6 o'clock with Laura Lee, and 8 o'clock with Michelle. What more could you ask for?
It's crazy. And there's so much information in all of those shows. Every one of them
Yeah.
has a special spin on being a psychic medium. I mean, spin meaning a different style, right? But very much a commonality, but yet they have something else. And it's always
Now, Michelle,
fascinating
you'll
to
see
watch them.
Michelle on Paranormal Survivor. That show, if you watch it. It comes on in the evening. I forget what day it is, but it comes on in the evening on our channel is 11.4. Okay? It's called Paranormal Survivor. It's on Roku too. You'll see Michelle on there.
So, can I just catch you up to date on what
See,
people have said? Lenora says, my mom has both flowers in her garden, tulips and roses. That's cool. Our dear Tanya has a question for you, dear.
okay.
Tanya asks, I have not felt my spiritual guides with me over the most recent weeks. Is there something I can do to ask them to be more present as I go through these difficult times? Well, spirit guides really are with you always, honey.
Call them forward.
But
Call them
yeah,
forward with you. It's everybody has a third eye, but they don't use it. When you want to hear from someone, call them forward. Like think about them and say their name mentally in your mind, and they will come to you.
do you see anything around her? Can you help her in this any way?
I keep picking up the name Otis. I don't know who Otis is. Whether or not it is a spirit guide for you or what, but I get the name Otis. You see what Ruth put?
The Elder Realm was how I found this network. Michelle and Amelia are fantastic.
Ruthie, I hope you're hooked.
I think she is.
And Kathy Hanley's still here. Okay, dear. Now to give me incentive to go to you.
Okay, and so Tanya says, I don't know of any Otis.
Please write it down anyway. And I'm hearing Alan, Alan, or Allen, but I hear Alan. Remember, they do not have to be in spirit, okay? And meditation is the best way to get in touch with your spirit's guide. That's why I say mentally call them forward. Take time out for yourself. Tanya, I'm picking up one of your fingers. I don't know if it's bending like this and staying that way or if it's locked or what, but I'm picking up one of your fingers.
Can names be last names as well?
Yes.
Do those names resonate with you, dear?
I just got something with Otis. I hear Otis Marie, like that. If it's Marie Otis or whatever, but Otis Marie.
She has tingles in her left ring finger due to MS.
Okay, dear, I'm sorry, but I pick it up, okay? Also, I heard Daryl.
Those are weird names.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, these could have been people. Note this, too. These could have been the people that lived in the house that you live in now. That they lived there prior. And they came back. You're surrounded, Tanya. You are really surrounded by a lot of spirit. Not only family-wise, a lot of other people are around you to help you. They're telling me that they do not want to see you suffer. That's why they're there.
Here's I thought so too. Tanya says Alan resonates. Family who lived across the street from us when I was a child. Yes.
Is he passed?
No, that's the whole family.
Oh,
The
okay.
family was fabulous, and they're still supportive. They're very much aware of Tanya. Ruth is saying, hooked for sure. Now I have the show to look forward to as well. Love this. People like you really help to raise my vibration and expand my knowledge.
Thank you,
Yes,
dear. I
and we feel the
appreciate that.
same way. I mean, the association we have with all of the folks that join us every week.
Ruthie, note this on a notepad or whatever. Wednesday night we come on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, our time. It is right now almost 11:45. Okay? On Saturday mornings we come on. Oh, by the way, that show is called Latino Psychic Visions. Okay? It says right there on our cup. Latino Psychic Visions. This is our old cup with our old number. And now this show is called This Mug's for You, meaning the coffee mug. Okay? My wife was the one that gave this show the name, and I like that name. It's also known as Silly Saturday, because sometimes we get carried away with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But just so you note these, Silly Saturday comes on at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay?
Central Time in
Right.
the U.S. And so Tanya says the Allen family were a second family to us. Yes.
Okay. That's everybody. There's an old man, Tanya. There's an old man who would wear like a regular shirt, but he would wear like a sports or what do they call it? A blazer or coat, like a suit
Yeah.
coat.
Mm-hmm.
He's an old man. He's got white hair and a white beard, but he's bald here in the middle, and he's humped over like this. And I think he has a wooden cane. And this guy's around you like he's directing everybody. You help over here and you do this and you do that,
This is just like spiritually you're feeling?
Yes. I would say she has at least 50 people in her house, spirit-wise.
And these are supportive?
Yep, they're all for her.
Well, she's a fantastic girl, even though she's my girl. She's a wonderful woman. Wonderful woman. You've mentioned him before, she says, this
I pick
person.
him up. He's there. I know he is. Kelly says, I'm still here.
Yes, honey.
Kelly, there's somebody, and I know you're going to not like this, but there's somebody who wants to play football with Drew.
Forget the garage. Go play football.
Yeah, somebody, if he had a buddy of his that passed, they want to pass the football.
Ronnie says, I'm feeling out of whack today and emotional.
Yes,
I'm
there's
wondering,
very much shifting going around all throughout the whole world. What
okay,
I
can I,
need you to do, Ronnie, go outside, walk barefooted. I know there's fire ants, but walk barefooted if you can. Start grounding yourself.
she's feeling the shifting going on around her. She feels out of balance, like something major is going on around me.
Yes, ma'am. And I hit, folks, I'm going to tell you something. I didn't want to tell you something, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Why I feel out of balance. I talked to Richard Dearden, my buddy, about this too. The reason I feel out of balance is because I seen an invasion. And I know we're not supposed to talk about stuff like that, but I'm
Okay.
just saying, I seen an invasion, just so you know. All right, Kelly says he's working now, but I'll let him know. Okay. Kelly, is there somebody having a baby around you? I'm getting a baby in the stomach. That's an odd way to put it, but well, we'll find that out later, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What time? Oh, we got about maybe 10 minutes left, folks. All right, just note it that somebody's going to have a baby. I'm getting a baby in somebody's stomach. That's an odd way, but it's there. Lenora says, my mom thanks you for the messages. She was very close to Tio Francisco. No, to me, this is what I get, Lenora. He goes to mom when mom would worry about something. He would grab, like, take her hand like this and put his other hand on top and say, "Calmate, calmate."
Okay, we have to be careful about what you said just before, dear.
Right? I know.
Okay, so we've got Marcy here saying hi. Hi, Marcy.
Apenas.
And so Lynn's asking, is that why the army is on the streets in America and Canada? I saw it on the news today. Don't know.
That I don't know, dear. Okay, I honestly I can say I don't know that on. I didn't see that article or whatever. Anyway, Marcy, even though you're late, no,
Don't we
good
always
to have
say,
you on here, girl.
yeah,
We always like it when you come on. Ay, tú, mira, anything for me? You just got on and anything for me? Pues esa que. You're supposed to say, Mr. Garza, is there anything you think you could see for me? Por favor? And you're supposed to have a hat in your hand like this. Doesn't that sound cool?
look at her response.
Yeah.
She did say please.
She did?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I'll give you that one then. No, I don't have nothing. The door's closed. Oh, Lord. I'm getting the name like this is for Marcy. I'm getting the name like Pocha, Pocho, Pochwa. It's a weird name. Decky, I thought I gave you something, didn't I? I gave you Rosie. Rosa. Rosie. Hello. Houston, we have a problem.
I'm surprised you remembered. That's pretty cool because I couldn't remember.
Anyway, let me tell you folks something. I always used to make fun of Truman Capote, if anybody knows who that is. And now I understand why he would always say his line that he would say. He would say, I have such a delicate mind. And I understand it now. I have one too. Decky, write it down anyway. There's also somebody I want to go Louis, Louise, Lucy. It's a Lou name. I want to go with that too. You want to put what Lynn put?
Sure, of course. Lynn says, thank you for your show today, Roger and Faye. I have really enjoyed it. See you on Reach Across on Monday. Love you both. Absolutely.
We're going to be winding down ourselves, folks. And before you go, everybody, I want to say thank you for letting me come into your hearts and into your homes. Okay? And we have a thing that we always say every show, Ruthie, so stick around. But it was fun reading today. I mean, the spirits were right on the money today and a good connection, you know. Just try it, Ramona. Listen to your papa. I tell you to go without the shoes, you go without the shoes.
Is there anyone, she asked, and is there anyone closer than normal around me that I need to talk to?
I just heard Brenda like that.
Look what Tanya says. Tanya says, but you are also a very happy person, Roger. Delicate mind is one of your strengths. Aw.
Thank you, honey.
Ah, sweetie. Okay,
Loretta
so
Lewis.
hello. Lucy
Wow.
Louie.
Read that one, hon.
Loretta says, Lucy, Louie, and Louise, all members of my family.
Holy moly. I'm wondering if I'm getting across. Like she just came in, you know. And if I picked it up that way.
Do spirits do that to you?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember you reading somebody.
And it was from somebody else.
Well, and she wasn't saying anything. It was about going to the cemetery. Remember that one way back
Yep.
when?
Yep.
Okay. So, Jane, thank you for joining us. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks for today. You're welcome.
The Siggies.
So, Ruth says, I feel the uneasiness too, and I don't know why. And then,
Everybody just pray, okay? We
Yeah.
need to pray for balance and we also need to pray for the world. This war has to stop for sure. Go on.
So Lenore says, I thank you both for sharing your time and messages.
Thank you for being here, dear. And say hi to Mom for me, okay? And tell Mom that I said if she's going to cry at all, let it be tears of happiness, okay? So we got about a couple minutes left. And I want to thank everybody for being here today. And you were listening to us on the United Public Radio Network and the Paranormal Radio Network 105.3 and 107.7 FM in the beautiful town of New Orleans, Louisiana. And once again, I'll put it out there that I'm looking for my friends that I haven't seen since I was 19 years old. Looking for Nikki La Chica, who was a singer and a guitar player. Don Broussard, who was a sax player. He played tenor sax. And Ernie Carone, who also played tenor sax. If anybody knows these guys, tell them to get a hold of me. At that time, they knew me as a guy named Fatty, Fatty. Please put it out if anybody knows these guys. Janine, right when I'm leaving, dear, did we just get up?
She's from Australia, so we're gonna give her a pass.
I know.
Absolutely.
Good to see you, dear. I knew you wouldn't miss.
It's 2:55 a.m. Sunday morning.
Yep. That's why I said she just got up.
Yeah.
Okay, Lenora says, I want to thank you both for sharing your time and messages. Janine, good morning. It's 2:55 Sunday morning. Hugs from Australia. Hey, mate. Richard Dearden, they have said the earth has shifted its what?
Access.
Okay.
Okay.
And Ramona says, thank you for everything. You have a wonderful weekend. Much love to you both and to you, dear.
Absolutely.
And I like to say the name Ramona. And go barefooted.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn Fern, bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Nancy Moreno, thank you. Have a great rest of your weekend.
You've got have a great rest of the weekend.
I have to go.
We have
All
to
right.
go too, apparently. Absolutely.
Ruthie says, this was great. Wishing you all a blessed rest of the weekend. Thank you, dear. Thank you for joining us. You know, it's your first time, and I hope you liked it and you're hooked. Mary Lucea, that smile, hijo. This is like, wow, it's too bright. But I love that, Mary. That's a beautiful picture of you.
It's perfect. Well,
know that Dad is around you. Know about the tortillas. Okay? So I think it's about that time, no, Mom?
I think so.
I mean, we're really close to the wire right now. We only have a couple minutes left. So, we got a train to catch.
You have to turn it up a little bit next time.
It's the Casey Jones Express.
There.
So we got to catch that train, everybody. We'll be back Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock when we do Latino Psychic Visions. Until then, Ruthie, this is what we say. Love everyone you can on this earth right now while you're here. Let them know it. Why, honey? Because
life.
Oh, Tanya, thank you. Because love is life, and life is love. I got those words out of a reading. So take care of yourselves. God be with you all the whole week. Have a great rest of your weekend. I have to play tomorrow for those that are local. I have to play at the American Legion on Arcade Street at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Okay?
It's a great show, folks. I have to say, I mean, I say it with, I know he's my husband, but the whole band is fantastic. So if you're in the St. Paul area, hop on board and come join us.
Hop on board and we'll see you Wednesday. No, we'll see you Monday on Paul's show. Okay? Paul Francis Show, Reach Across Live. We'll be on it. We'll be there. Bye, everybody. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. How'd you like that, babe?